Today, we'd like to talk about the future of sales through the emergence of big data. According to Selling Power magazine, companies in the US invest $800 billion per year on sales forces. The selling process used by sales professionals is often complex and dynamic. In the pre-contact phase, prospecting requires gaining as much information about the chosen customer. And only after this, they can understand how to address the needs of the prospect. However, in the last 20 years, this process has been disrupted by the emergence of big data. In this sales video, we will define big data, its impact in the sales industry, and how it can best be used by sales professionals in the future.
Big data is the recent exponential growth and availability of data born from our digital world. It can be best defined in three words. First, volume, because of a considerable increase of data worldwide. Second, velocity, as there is a massive rush of real-time information. And finally, variety, as data comes in new and diverse data types.
Now, why is big data important for sales and sales management? The 2012 CSO Insights survey, called Why Big Data Should Be a Big Deal for Sales, highlighted the top challenges in sales organizations today. A significant 88% of executives stated that they missed opportunities due to not being able to leverage external, internal, and social data available. As well, 82% of participating executives felt that their sales teams are challenged by the amount of data available and the amount of time needed for researching before making contact with prospects.
In more detail, we will analyze two main aspects of the selling process that have been affected by big data. First, the traditional prospecting phase has changed. It has become more challenging to determine the relevance of data within the large volume and to create value from it. Reports show that sales representatives are using as many as 15 external and internal data sources, including customers' relationship management systems, search engines, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter to stay on top of customers and prospects.
Secondly, consumer behavior has changed drastically. Thanks to big data, consumers are in complete control of where, when, and how they want to be engaged with your business before even coming in contact with a sales professional. Additionally, the 2012 Bright Nama Marketing in Transition study states that 39% of surveyors said that their company's data is collected too infrequently. Knowing this, sales professionals need to use big data to access real-time information to connect with the consumer during their research phase.
With 71% of businesses that expect big data to have a significant impact on their sales, and only 16% of them having big data strategies in place, the CSO Insights survey reveals that it is time for small businesses to effectively leverage big data analytics.
Now we'll look at some case studies on how other small businesses have successfully leveraged big data. Data isn't an abstraction, but rather it's a collection of recorded human behavior. To address the change in the prospecting phase and consumer behavior, small businesses can use big data to build accurate consumer profiles and create long-lasting relationships.
To address the change in the prospective phase, small businesses can leverage analytics and digital tools to handle the volume of data available. Riviera Partners is an executive search and technical recruiting startup that uses big data for recruiting. They have a large database of potential candidates that is constantly being updated, and this helps them cross-reference public information, such as LinkedIn profiles, and the database to find the ideal candidate. From this case study, small businesses can be encouraged to use customer relationship management systems to collect data at the first step in handling the volume and velocity of information.
Another benefit of big data is that it allows businesses to tailor their service to individual customers through data-driven insights. The emergence of social media has not only increased the volume and variety of data available, but it can help businesses collect specific insights about consumers and their preferences. A software program developed at MIT analyzed consumer sentiments about major U.S. airlines expressed on Twitter. They found that the data collected was comparable to results found on the American Customer Standard Index. This case study shows that it is possible to achieve results similar to that of an elaborate and expensive market research study. And finally, we'll look at a case study done by Dell Incorporated that identifies how companies are using big data to better identify their best prospective customer. Dell identified that the greatest challenge to getting value from big data was getting business units to share information across organizational silos. In 2007, Dell worked with a cloud-based analytics provider and was able to help them double their revenue after marketers started forwarding their leads to sales, and sales teams were able to focus on the best prospects.
So, what are some key takeaways for small businesses? First, it's important to join in on the conversation. There are many opportunities for companies to interact with customers over social media, and it's time for businesses to connect with them. LinkedIn is a great platform where businesses can promote their service, generate leads, build brand image, and track industry trends.
Secondly, invest in analytics. Small businesses who utilize big data effectively will gain a better understanding of their target market and know how to best cater to customers' demand. Thirdly, it is important for a continuous flow of information between organizational silos such as the marketing and sales departments. With big data, it is not only about running problems faster, but more about solving problems that were not solvable before. As data volumes grow and new data sources continue to multiply, it's important to think about new big data problems. When you put the right analytics to work on your problems, you can stop thinking about big data as only a challenge and start seeing it as an opportunity.
So, looking forward, how will big data affect small businesses in the future? First, big data will require sales professionals and marketers to work more closely, as data insights will need to be shared between departments. As well, businesses will realize that marketing plans and sales strategies will only be implemented after sufficient data has been collected. Additionally, technological advances through mobile devices and the internet will also change the sales environment. Sales professionals will be entering a world where they will have to experiment and adapt to future challenges and opportunities created by the emergence of big data.
Thank you for watching our video. Here are some frequently asked questions if you have any comments or concerns.